Hey, what's up, Blake? How you doing, man? Just give me a quick second. I'm trying to get the stream pulled up on my tablet. It's still coming up as a back screen. All right, here's a quick audio check. Oh, thank you, Sheroy. Let me mute that before we get the echo loop. So yeah, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Game Master Community Channel. I'm the Zen Ninja. I was about to say the Shen Ninja. Man, I'm intoxicated by Shenmue. And yeah, we're going to be playing the Shenmue remake / port on the Xbox One. We're currently on Shenmue 1, and we're going to resume exactly from where we last left off at, which was pretty much in the parking lot. I believe that's where I saved. And we're hunting Charlie. You got timed out again? Nice, Blake. And what's up, Blaze? How you doing, man? Alright, so yeah, here we go. So yeah, I already cleared the game myself. And this is actually what we get too. So when you do beat the game, there's a special event towards the end that shows up right there. It's called a 70-man battle. That means whenever you want, you can just jump into this and do this giant 70-man battle. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty important part of this first game. But yeah, we're going to continue. Make sure we get the right save file. We're still in Double Ida, right beside the U Arcade. And what's up, guys? Let's give a big shout out to Zero from the UK channel. He's giving us the host from the Game Masters _Xbox UK channel. He just finished playing some more No Man's Sky, and he made a pretty beautiful tribute for Sapphonics, fellow Game Master. Today was his final stream as he's moving on from game and going to a new position elsewhere. So definitely had our moments with the custom bot. But how you doing, Zero? And we got the the GM UK picking. What's up, Undead Son? Yeah, we were actually joking about that stuff earlier. Undead mentioned something about picketing like the Westboro, Baptist church. And that was just instantly funny because I was telling them I briefly told them about a story where Kevin Smith talked about how they, the Westboro Baptist Church protested the release of Dogma. And so that's a long time ago. So him and his buddies, they got together, they protested them across the street from each other. So there was the theater where they were premiere, and across the street was the Westboro Baptist people protesting. And pretty much in front of the theater was Kevin Smith and his buddies. And they wrote so many ridiculous signs, things that we couldn't even mention here. But one of the guys, Brian, he writes a sign that says, something, something, something tastes yummy. And he mentions how the wife of the leader of the church sees the sign and no. And he says that was like one of the funniest things he's ever witnessed before. But thank you guys for the GM raid, the picket fence raid. But yeah, let's see. Let's check out the notebook. So yeah, 2 pages back, we're looking for Charlie. He's a biker, and we got a few hints from the one guy who's always working on motorcycles. He said he's always hanging around the jacket shop. So we gotta ask Sudoku-san at the jacket shop for some info, and I believe it's this guy right here. No timeouts today. We're gonna keep the timeouts to a minimum, guys. So Blake, you can rest easy, my friend. All right, so let's talk to this man right here.
Hey, I'm looking for a guy named Charlie. Charlie? What's he like?
But yeah, I might be
he
doing
always
some
wears a
stuff,
black leather jacket and sunglasses.
On Monday, I started
has
playing
a tattoo
Shenmue
on
2,
his
and a few
arm.
things are different. Mainly the X and A
you know
buttons.
him? There's this guy who's always whining about our
So they
jackets.
kind of switched up the interaction.
Like he knows
a
what
bit.
he's talking about. Always showing off his tattoo. I see.
So yeah, Charlie seems to be like some street punk, always
About that guy with the
harassing
tattoo?
the vendors. Oh,
Yeah,
why would
he
the
came
camera go
by
behind the
4 or
jacket?
5 days ago.
Oh, there we go.
Ugly as the worst sin. Always showing off his tattoo. What a loser. Know where I can find him? Nah, I wouldn't know, and don't care. Sorry I can't be of more help. I see.
So he's not a fan of Charlie.
That guy with the tattoo on his arm? He was here. He came around 7 p.m. 4 or 5 days ago. Killing time until the bars open. What an ass. I see.
Alright, so yeah, that's our hint right there. So let me see what it says. Let's see. Seen at Jupiter's Jacket around 7-ish. So yeah, that's the next clue. We still gotta talk to a few more folks about him.
Kurita-san.
Yo, how are ya?
But yeah, and so pretty much the history goes back, you know, nearly 18 to 19 years. And even further back from there. But, you know, 18 years ago,
Do you know a man named
games were
Charlie?
still on, you know,
Huh?
CD-ROMs.
Charlie?
And
Wears
this
a black
game
leather
being
jacket,
a huge
sunglasses, and has a
file
tattoo
size,
on
I
his
think
arm.
altogether there were
I
3
see
discs
that guy out in front of the
and
shop
not enough room.
sometimes.
So they ended up
Always
doing like double
bragging my
compression for the
merchandise,
voices.
like he'd
And that's
ever
why we
buy
get this
anything.
weird phoned in type of dialogue. Like it literally sounds like the guys at the studio had a phone
When
on
does this
speakerphone
Charlie come around?
and just recorded
He
what the
usually
voice
heads
actors were
over this
saying.
way after
But it's
hitting
just
the
due to the
jacket
compression.
shop. You
The
know,
good thing is
man,
that on the
guys
Xbox
like that almost
original
always look
console,
around without buying anything.
Shenmue was just released
I
on the
see.
Dreamcast. So what Microsoft did was they acquired a license for it. They were able to do their own port for the original Xbox. And since there was actually no original English dub, they hired everyone and recorded them themselves in the studios. So when you play Shenmue 2, it's a lot more crisp. I mean, I'm not going to say it's stellar voice acting because it is a bunch of amateurs. But the same guy who does Rio, he returned. A few
Yoshida-san.
others, I believe.
Oh,
but
yo!
it's a lot it's a lot more bearable.
Do you know a man named Charlie?
Charlie? What's he like?
He wears dark sunglasses and a black leather jacket. And he's got a tattoo on his arm.
It might not be a very good idea, but why don't you go to Nagai Industries?
Nagai
So
Industries?
Charlie,
Just between
according to the
you
people in
and
the
me,
streets, he's an
if
ass.
he's
No one
got a
likes him.
tattoo,
He's a
he
punk.
might be a member of
He talks
you
crap
know
about
what?
the merchandise,
I
never
see.
buys anything. She did sound like a young kid in an anime, right? Let's talk to her again.
Yoshida-san. About Nagai Industries?
Oh, that place. You know, they're the members of you know what.
Sure.
And when they say you know what, I believe they're referring to the Yakuza. Alright, so we're gonna look for Nagai Industries. I mean, I already know where it's at, but what you would have normally done is, you know, check out the road map. I don't know if it's actually listed here. You know what? It's not listed here. You don't want to talk to that vendor. He's an ass. He doesn't help you at all. But I believe this man right here is usually guy or girl. They change shifts.
Akasaka-san.
Hi, Rio.
Is Nagai Industries?
Rio. They're really close to here.
Whoops.
Oh yeah,
Are they
and I
next
actually
door?
unlocked something too.
No, 2 doors down. Wait, you in some kind of trouble?
Never mind.
Alright, he's starting to whisper though. So yeah, the Nagai Industries is 2 doors down. But yeah, when you beat the game, I mentioned this briefly last week, where you get to unlock this option where you get the actual weather patterns of, you know, Yokosuka 1986. So right now it's raining. That means the day is May 12th. So May 12th. So it's raining in the game, which is pretty cool. Something unheard of. Oh yeah, you know, it's the place from You Know Who, the company that makes the other console. I wouldn't be amazed, right? Oh yeah, I saw that, Blake. I wasn't chatting because I think I was either eating dinner or something. But yeah, I saw him just throw you out the Royal
Excuse
Rumble.
me. I want to ask you something.
Huh? Shut the hell up. Who in the hell are you, huh? You don't shut the hell up, I'll make you wish you
We got a
had.
tough guy, eh?
What's with him? He's no help. Thanks anyway. Just forget it.
Did he just say like his internal monologue out loud? What's with him? He's no help. like out loud in front of the guy, and the guy doesn't react. I don't think so, Blaze. I haven't heard anything about Destiny 2 recently.
I want to ask you something.
Listen up, kid. I don't know why you're in such a hurry, but never stray from yourself.
Oh, what up,
Yes,
Tokyo
sir.
Stop? How you doing,
That's
man?
all I gotta say for now.
Wait, is that all he has to say? Yeah, this is a little shady Yakuza office.
Got a minute?
Hey, what's up?
I want to ask you about that guy, Charlie.
Oh yeah,
that
Blaze, I haven't been
lowlife.
party chatting lately,
That
man.
guy walks around over
Like
dead
right
night
now,
like
it's
he
99
owns the
degrees in
place.
here. And
Where?
the last thing I want to do is
You know the
party chat.
military surplus shop, right? And the Yokosuka jacket shop? I hear he's a real pain down there.
Right. About Charlie?
Oh wait, I just got
I
a new
heard he
hint.
hangs around the jacket shop. You want to pick a fight with him? Huh, good luck.
Yeah, right.
Let me check out the notebook. So yeah, they're pretty much just saying the same thing. So it looks like he isn't with the Yakuza, but he just hangs out at W at night. And what is it? It's about 2:15, so we got a long time to wait before nighttime. Aw, man.
Hey,
What?
can I ask you something?
Huh? Don't talk to me.
Sorry.
But yeah, this guy, he's wearing a suit from the Steve Harvey collection. That's always been like the funniest thing. I don't know if you guys ever played the Yakuza series. That's even funnier because you'll find Yakuzas just roaming the street, but they wear like the cutesy teddy bear sweaters and stuff, and then they rush you and try to pick a fight with you.
Excuse me.
It's always the funniest things ever.
I'm sorry. I've been gnawing over a few important things lately. Let's talk about this another time, shall we?
That's Don Corleone right here. He's just lounging like. Let me try to back out of there. Both feet up on the table. Not even crossed. He's like man spreading on his table. Alright, let's get out of here and wait for Charlie. I forgot about that dude right here on the outside. Ooh, so yeah, I mean, we have to kill time to 7 p.m. So that means we're gonna either hit the arcades or do some training. Is that the right door? Yes, it is. So yeah, 2:34. We really need to play some video games. Check out the book just in case. Alright, Guida at night. Wait a second, it's March? Oh, I'm an idiot. I forget. In Japan, just like in other places, the day comes first. It's December 5th, not March 12th or May 12th. Oh man, I completely forgot about that because I just thought about Christmas and I was like, wait a second, how is it how did Christmas already pass? But yeah, that's my mistake. It's December 5th right now, so that means in December 5th, 1986, it rained that day. I wonder if we're actually going to see any snow now that I'm using the actual weather. Because, you know, as it gets closer to Christmas, it'll start snowing, and we'll have a random Santa Claus just patrolling the streets. You know what? What's up, Myriad? Yeah, he does give you, like, a Johnny Gat vibe, right? Johnny Mother-Loving Gat. I swear, he's my favorite character in modern gaming. And what up, Tofux? How you doing, man? We gotta kill some time. These are the jerks we gotta talk to later. I remember we tried talking to them last week, but I guess it's
What
still
do
too
you
early.
want?
I want to ask you something.
I know
So,
exactly, Topux.
You
Like
think you got
here
what
in
it
America,
takes
we
to
do
fight
everything.
me,
We
huh?
try to stand out.
Go
and
on,
we just change
kiss
the
off,
way
punk.
we do everything compared to the rest of the world. But yeah, let's play some games. Play some Outrun.
One game, 100 yen.
See, I don't know how much time is gonna pass, but pretty much we gotta wait until
Guess I'll try
7
it.
p.m. when it's actually night and the lights come on, and then we'll have Charlie. We'll either catch him walking down the street, or we'll get some more info on him. All right, let's see. We'll play twice. It's kind of weird though. You know, you can add a bunch of credits, but it's not like a continuation. So when you fail and you use your next credit, you just start from the beginning again. Let's see if I can actually pass level 3, man. Funny thing is, on my other profile, the one I already completed, I managed to win this game from the arcade, or not from the arcade, from the convenience store. The only thing is, I was already working the job, so I never actually got a chance to go home and play it on my Sega Saturn. I was kind of bummed out. Oh crap, it's gonna be a left turn. I mean, but Topux, I mean, to me that kind of makes sense to say the away team first. Because you'll say, like if the away team was Chicago and they were in Philadelphia, you'll say Chicago at Philadelphia. Because the away team is visiting us here. So that kind of makes sense. But wait, are you telling me everywhere else they say the home team first? Like, do they say something like, I don't know, Italy hosting France? Yeah, we definitely are. We take the cake in that department. 59 seconds. I still wish we had motorcycles in Forza. Oh, we got a bunch of guys here. Oh, damn it. He cut me off, that bastard. Oh, crap. Almost had a collision. I'm already wasting precious time in phase 2. So stop trying to avoid traffic here. Ah, you jerks. Set me flying towards a tree. We got 10 seconds. Can we make it? Ah, we did. I don't think I'm ever gonna beat phase 3. Damn it. 60 seconds. It seems like I need on average 72 seconds. Oh, ooh. Almost hit that damn cactus. Another left turn. Oh, so many guys on the right, they're gonna ruin it for me? Oh, that was a sweet turn right there. Oh! Alright. 18 seconds, let's see how close we can get. Please cross it, please cross it. Mega turn, 10 seconds left. Come on, could this be the straight? 3, 2, damn it. Oh, look at that! You're kidding me, man. That's the closest I've ever been to completing stage 3 in my life. Damn. Tobo says, still a better racing game than Forza Gamble Sports 7. Oh, man. I swear people overreacted to those darn boxes. It drives me crazy. And yeah, Tokyo, that's so true, man. This is the power of Xbox One X. You'll never get the clearest 8-bit pixelization, or 16-bit, I believe. Since this is like the Genesis era. How do I do it? Just press up? Press down to just type it in. Hey, what's going on, tech guy? How you doing, man? Yeah, you just took a trip to 1986, my friend. But somehow we have Outrun in 1986, too. Wait a second, is that actually correct? 1985 for this Outrun? Or not Outrun, hang on. I'm still hung up on Outrun. I finally got to play it again on Shenmue 2, and it was beautiful. Let me see, what time is it? It's about to be 5 in the game. So yeah, we'll play this one more time. We're just killing time till 7 p.m. and we can progress. And it's funny, Tech Guy, we were actually talking about pole position last week. That's actually the first game I've ever played as a kid. Like when I got my Atari 7800, it came with pole position. Oh wait, you're kidding me. So Yakuza 0 has Outrun in it? That's nice. Because I remember in Yakuza 5, they added the full game of Virtua Fighter 5, which is pretty cool. Oh no, this is a bad position. Damn it. But yeah, in Shenmue 2, they added Outrun and they also added Afterburner. The only thing is you don't get to play Afterburner almost towards the end of the game. See, for me, there's a few games that used to take up all my quarters in the arcade. One of them was World Heroes Jet. It was a pretty cool fighting game from SNK. And I used to play that like a maniac. I used to go to my corner store and just play it. And I remember one time the machine just broke and I was scared as hell, so I just left without even saying anything. And I remember I came back like the next few days and it was still off. So I guess I might have broke it or something else might have happened. I don't know, I was a kid. So I panicked and just ran home. And then you see what else I used to play. A little bit later was the Cruising USA machine. That was a fun game. That was pretty much like, at that time, a modern version of Outrun. Cruising USA was so fun. And that became the first game I ever bought on the N64. Damn, I'm doing horribly this time. Ah, damn it, hit the rocks. Yeah, and that's exactly how it looks like here. It's that guy is a physical bike, you mount it, and then yeah, you just hop on it and shift your weight. Yeah, I was gonna say I have the toy figure here too, but I don't have it in the save file. I have the toy figure on my Shenmue 2 save file that I carried over. Oh yeah, that was a horrible run right here. But we'll get off of this, play another machine, and you can take a look at the arcade. And what's going on? Hey DJ, sorry I missed that, man. Just caught you on my tablet companion. And what's up, Reaper? How you going? How's it going, man? Oh yes, so I believe it is Zero on the Game Master UK channel, 034 from the UK. I did see that, so they mentioned for September, Onrush is going to be joining the Game Pass. And there was two other games, another one that was actually pretty relevant. I forget what it was. But yeah, I was reading that little article earlier. At first, when I read the article, I thought that they swapped out the game to go for September because a lot of people were talking about how trashy the games were. So when I read that, I was like, oh wait, they put it for September as the games would go? But yeah, here goes the hang-on bike. It's pretty sweet. And then we have Afterburner. And then I'm so pissed about this. I remember last week when we were playing the QTE battle. Check out my score. It's 296,000. And I was like, all right, it on purpose. I'm upset because if I would have got 4,000 more points, the guy at the arcade, he would have gave me a little capsule toy of that because you got to get 300,000 on this to get the little prize. So I was a little upset. But yeah, do arcades even exist anymore besides Dave & Buster's? Like, I know we used to have a GameWorks right across the street from one of the movie theaters, and that thing shut down a long time ago, man. But yeah, I used to hang out at this one, like a local arcade in high school every day during lunch.
It looks like I can practice here.
Get the chance
I
to
should
leave
work
the
on my
school
moves.
premises because our school was, downtown, so we can go wherever we wanted to, You had all the fast food joints, other restaurants and stuff, but most of us would just go to the arcade and just play Darkstalkers, Marvel vs. Capcom, I think part 1 at the time. Let's do some practicing just to kill some time. It is currently 5:20. Yeah, downside is that some of the moves change, like some of the inputs change from Shenmue 1 and 2. So this move is no longer front and X. I think they swapped it to back, forward, and X. Let me try that. No, that's not it. I forgot the pit blow. Let me check out the move list. Oh no, that was a pit blow. I'm talking about... Unless I haven't learned it yet. Alright, yeah, I haven't learned it yet. That's why I can't pull it off. Oh, yes, Tech Guy? Yeah, so that was a game within a game. So yeah, have you not heard of Shenmue before?
That's enough.
So pretty much, like the true origin is this was supposed to be a Sega Saturn game. So that's even a generation prior to its official release. And it was going to be called Virtua Fighter RPG. So we were supposed to, play as Akira in this RPG, and we'll learn moves, practice moves. and there was a lot of ambition behind it. But then they swapped it over while still on the Sega Saturn, and then it became Shenmue. But then, you know, some things happened. I think PlayStation 1 was just dominating the sales, and then they pushed it back to work on it and make it a little bit like even better. So when the Dreamcast released, this was ready to be pushed out, and you pretty much play this kind of like an open world simulator. I mean, it's not a humongous open world like you would see in GTA, but for 1999 and 2000, this was like the pinnacle of gaming, like for me at least. Like, you pretty much played this game, you lived as, you know, Ryo Hazuki, that's his name, that's who he is. And you're pretty much trying to avenge your father, who was murdered at the very beginning of the game. How do I know all this? Myriad. So, I've been a super freak fan of this since 1999. Like, I played it on the Dreamcast. So for, you know, at least 15 years, a lot of the Shenmue fans have just been dying for Shenmue 3 to finally come out. And also for, you know, remasters ever since the 360 era. We've been waiting for Shenmue HD, because I remember one time at E3, when Sega was talking about all of the HD remakes that they were porting over, like Crazy Taxi, Sonic, and Jet Set Radio, Shenmue 1 was actually one of the games that they mentioned, and it never followed through. It was kind of like they lied to everyone, and the fans were butthurt. Like, everybody was pissed. But yeah, Tokyo's time. My uncle works at Sega. That was like the infamous lie. If you were a kid in the 90s in school, you always had that one kid whose dad or uncle worked at Nintendo or Sega. So yeah, my uncle did work at Sega. My uncle is Yu Suzuki, and Shenmue was inspired by my real world of here. But yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought. I started babbling when I talk about Shenmue. But yeah, oh yeah, I remember now. So like, if you try to compare it to things now, it kind of plays a bit like the Telltale games in a way, where, you know, you walk around, interact with things, try to figure stuff out. But there's still more to it, because, you know, you have full range of this character. Semi-open world, sort of similar to Yakuza. So Yakuza, to me, is the closest thing to a spiritual successor to Shenmue. So a lot of things you play and experience in that game kind of originated here. Yeah, it's still too early. No one's hanging out here. Maybe we should have fought somewhere else. Yeah, and you know what? If you try to think of the timeline from 1999, we had this game looking the way this does. We had GTA 2 looking the way that did, I believe, because at that time GTA 2 was still top down. And what else? What else was a big game back then? I think Final Fantasy came out before this, but I mean, we know what type of game Final Fantasy is. Like, we never had a true open 3D game like this. And then after this game came out, the closest thing was 2 years later with GTA 3. But yeah, we'll play a little bit of Space Harrier.
One game, 100
Hey, what's going on,
yen.
Fujay? How you doing, man? Yeah, hopefully my ramblings aren't driving you crazy. But yeah, we'll play this a bit. It looks like it's about 6:35 p.m. in the game. So one round should make it just the right time. And that's another big difference between Shenmue 1 and 2. In this game, you actually had to wait. You had to kill time. In part 2, there's certain instances where if you had to wait till the next day or a few hours, you'll get to that point and just hit the little option to, you know, wait or continue to do something else.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
That's what I'm talking about, Tokyo Sound. Always playing GTA with your top down. That's nice. It's nice and horrifying at the same time. Oh, gotta avoid that. See, I was never good at this game. I remember as a kid, one of the kids at my babysitter's, it was pretty much my friend's older brother. He used to have this game and he would play it. But I never actually played it back then. It's one of those situations where, like, whether it was your older cousin or a friend's, you know, older sibling, where they just hog the game, they never let anyone play. So yeah, he used to always play Space Harrier. So the first time I played it was many years later when Shenmue 1 released. Alright, what do we got? Oh, almost got hit by that tree. Alright, we got this damn boss. Like the stupid dragon shooting these like fire rocks at you. I don't know if they deflect my shots or not, or if I just have to dodge them out. His whole body seems to be, I don't want to say bulletproof, but they cause deflections. So I gotta wait till he turns around, face me, and try to shoot him in the face. Oh, damn it! I got cut up.
Get ready.
Yeah, sustained farting, yeah. Oh, damn it. I could have got him right there. Please hit him, please hit him. Damn. He's doing triple rock. Oh, nice. We got him in the back of the head. Sweet. Yeah, with this, I guess you can hold the R trigger to shoot, but it's not as fast as you mashing the crap out of it. Alright, where are these guys coming from? These weird little flying toads. And we got these Stonehenge bosses. Oh, they shoot the same crap the dragon shoots.
Get ready.
Wait, so this is in Yakuza 02? Topux, Space Harrier? That's pretty cool. I never knew that one either. Oh, so many Stonehenge faces. I used to always play Boxelios 1 and 2 in Yakuza. And you know what? Boxelios 1 is actually a pretty cool game. I like that one a lot.
Get ready.
Alright, yeah, we lost right here. I think this is the furthest I ever got in Space Harrier 2. 18th place. Oh, I'm a failure. But yeah, it's 7:22. Nice. So we can resume our investigation. Yeah, we're still looking for Charlie. We need some more info on this guy. It's stupid though, because I have to do a 180. I guess it wouldn't trigger the cutscene.
If there is anything I can do, just ask me, okay?
Sure.
I swear, Tom, he's like our best friend, but he's like the least helpful guy ever. Alright, let's see if we can trigger it now. There we go.
Yo, pal, what's up?
Hey, I know you.
No, let me apologize for before.
What?
And this guy, he has like a fake New York
You
accent.
know, you're a good fighter.
Yeah, he's
I
actually
was
one of the sailors
impressed.
we found earlier,
So?
or not earlier, last week when we visited
I'm
the
looking
Heartbeats
for a guy
Club.
named Charlie.
Charlie, yeah, he's a friend of mine.
Really?
Yeah, you don't trust people, do ya? Come on, I'll take you to meet him.
I don't know, would you guys trust somebody who trying to beat you up?
We got ya!
There
Come
goes the
on,
neighborhood.
tough guy, show
Darn
us what you
Americans.
got!
We're ruining Japan. Yeah, don't trust anyone named Charlie. I learned that lesson from watching It's Always Sunny. Like, Charlie, man, he's a weird guy. Sorry about the button mashing. But yeah, this is the part where, you know, the Virtua Fighter segment of the game would have kicked in. Oh, he hit me with a little overhand right. I hit him with the pin slap. I think we both tried to do the same move at the same time, but mine came out a little bit quicker. Oh yes, I'm happy there's a new season of Sunny in Tokyo-san. So happy. I really thought the last season was it.
So, do you know Charlie?
I don't know any Charlie.
Where'd you get the tattoo?
Okinawa. I'm not lying, but there's a tattoo parlor in Yokosuka too. A friend told me about it.
Where's the tattoo parlor?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
not a natural
know.
bend on that right shoulder.
You've got to believe me.
Alright, what was that clue? Just tattoo parlor location. Alright. Next few steps. See, I'm trying to do it where we still discover things naturally instead of just running to the locations. Just because, you know, that was the whole thing about this game. It was one of the first few games where every single NPC had, you know, their own recorded dialogue. Sure, you know, eventually they'll repeat the same stuff to you, but it will always change depending on the part of the game you're at. Hey, what's going on, Leonardo? How you doing, man? Oh, and thank you for the hose. How's everything? Alright, we'll talk to this guy. He seems to be the only helpful ally at night.
Ono-san.
Hey, Ryo!
He's a good dude. He's like the one good biker.
Do you know of any tattoo parlors around here?
I'm doing pretty great. I mean, besides
Oh,
the
right,
sweltering heat
tattoos.
in the East
I
Coast
heard
right
there was
now,
a shop like that around
I'm
here.
doing pretty good.
Really? Do you
Let's
know
see what
where
he
it is?
says.
No idea. Oh, I know some of the bikers who... Why don't you ask them?
Where can I find them?
I see them a lot in the arcade.
So now we can
The
get
arcade?
to those dudes.
Thanks.
You know, we tried talking to them before, but you know, I guess it was just too early in the story's progression, or in our investigation. But yeah, like that was one of the coolest things. So every single person you come across, you can talk to them and try to get information. Most of them are useless. A lot of the people are just passing by. They want nothing to do with you. But the locals that run shops and stuff, those are usually the folks you want to talk to. I have no clue, Blaze. I don't know what you're talking about, man. But yeah, we get back into the arcade, and man, I want to buy some toys so bad. Like yesterday, no lie, on Shenmue 2 for like 2 hours, I was buying a bunch of toys from the capsule machines.
What you want?
I'm trying to get this whole collection, and I need one more car, which is actually the Outrun car.
I'd
And
like
it
to
cost
ask you
me
about
like
your
500
tattoo.
Hong Kong
You
dollars, and I
interested
still
in
don't have it.
tattoos?
Yeah.
This tattoo's
Oh,
our
I
gang
think
symbol.
Blaze wants a
Where'd you
taste
get it?
of Blake's remedy, the timeout remedy.
artist around.
Simmer down, Blaze, simmer down. Alright, so yeah, we're getting our hints for the tattoo parlor now.
Where's that
Exactly,
tattoo
Topaz.
parlor?
It shows you how
By the look
realistic
of
this
those
game
arms,
was. Where
you
all the
look
people
like you can hold your own in a
Utterly
fight.
useless.
I'll tell you what you want to know, if you'll join our gang.
So yeah, pretty much, Rio, being the goody two-shoe, he says he doesn't want to get a tattoo.
Alright.
He doesn't like them.
If you mean it,
But this biker,
go
he gives
get
us the
the
ultimatum,
tattoo.
you know. Get the
shop's in
tattoo, and
Okayama
he'll join the
Heights.
gang. Or he'll let
I
you join the
trust
gang.
you can find it yourself.
So they give us the option to say yes or no, but why would he say no? I mean, you want to find out the location of this tattoo shop. So you say, sure, I'll get the tattoo. Alright, let's see what it says. Okayama Heights is the location for Charlie. Hey, this guy's still dancing. I'm gonna change his radio. And he's still dancing to it. I wish I could just, you know, leave the tape. But yeah, Tom, he's American. He sells hot dogs in Japan. There's a few different people from around the world in this game. In Shenmue 2, there's this one American guy. Oh man, he pisses me off so much. We'll definitely next week or the week after. We're gonna see how much we can do in this game. Hopefully we can try to beat it tonight. Later on, oh yeah, and just as a heads up, later on, there won't be a second stream from Nemesis since he's currently away at the Xbox ID party. So I'll probably try to stream as long as I can and see if we can finish off the story. Alright, here goes Charlie.
Sorry, man, we're closed.
A guy named Charlie gets his tattoos here, right?
Never heard of
Oh wait,
him.
my mistake. This isn't
That's
Charlie.
funny. He's been bragging about your work. I want to ask him something in person.
That's so. Hey, man, why don't you lose the jacket?
What?
Easy, man. I just figured you've got perfect skin for my
This guy sounds
work.
like a creep.
Nice color. No sag. I would love to get the chance to work on someone fresh for a change. I'm sick and tired of those cheap, greasy punks.
No, I'm not into tattoos. I want to know about Charlie.
Hey, let me work on you, man.
So true, Tokyo-san.
I won't charge
The thing
you
is, me and my
nothing.
buddy used to say that
Come
all the
on.
time.
I
But
said
we were the
no.
only people who played video
Oh,
games, so no one
man.
knew. The original
Too
Nelly.
bad.
I wonder if Nelly is a Shenmue fan. Like, that was always something we wanted to ask him if we ever met
You
him.
know Charlie, don't you?
I'm gonna actually tweet
Come
him later
on
on
back
tonight.
tomorrow.
Is he coming in tomorrow?
He might come. Look, I'm closed.
Oh yes, exactly,
Get
Leo.
out.
So this is Shenmue. It came out in 1999. It's so long ago. And part 1 was on the Dreamcast. Part 2 was on the Dreamcast in Europe and Japan. But it came out a year later in America and Europe, or North America and Europe on the original Xbox. And then last Tuesday on the 21st, the HD-ish port was released on Xbox One and PS4. So yeah, that pretty much explains everything. But you must admit, like, for a game that came out in 1999, this game is stunning. Like, I think that's the main reason why I was such a huge fan, because back then I used to be such a graphics junkie, man. Like, all I cared about were the graphics. I didn't care about anything. But then this game, it gave me graphics and a pretty incredible story. So yeah, we got to come back, you said, right? Yeah, return to the tattoo parlor tomorrow. Oh, that's Nozomi's grandma.
Excuse me.
Yes? Let's see. You're that Hazuki boy.
Yes, you're.
Yes, that's right. Nozomi is always talking about you.
I see.
That's our favorite line. I see. But yeah, Toebucks, I mean, there's a perfectly valid explanation and answer for that. I mean, it's not the answer we want, but there's an answer for that. So pretty much, Shenmue 1, when that game came out, I think it cost Sega about $76.9 million to make. And it didn't do too well, just because, you know, the Sega Dreamcast was overshadowed by the PS2. So for that, you know, first year and a half, the Dreamcast was amazing. It was a powerhouse. Everyone loved it. But, you know, it was still running CDs. So when the PS2 came out with a DVD player, everyone in Japan just, you know, jumped ship, abandoned the Dreamcast, and then not too long after that, the Dreamcast just, you know, it died. So, you know, that was their first investment, losing all that money. And then, you know, lately in the recent years, you know, in the 2010s, Sega has been extra frugal. They don't want to spend any type of money. And all they care about is making money from their mobile games. We were talking about this last week too. So, you know, they just want to make their money and not spend their money. And that's pretty much why when Yakuza, I'm just losing my train of thought. When Shenmue 3 was announced, it's not even from Sega. So the creator, he was pretty much granted the license to do it on his own. That's why there's a whole crowdfunding for it. But with the whole excitement and hype that came out around Shenmue 3, you know, it set records on Kickstarter for a few different things. So I think in day one, they smashed through their goal. And I think to date right now, they've raised like $7.9 million on Kickstarter. So, you know, there's some buzz and hype around Shenmue. So what they did was Sega just felt like, you know, taking the easy way out and cashing in on the possible hype. Because, you know, we got all the people who are excited for it, and then we got the new fans that are going to be jumping on the bandwagon. All right, we're going to train all the moves again, because they're pretty weak here. All right, train all moves equally, and then we're going to go to sleep. Oh, wow, so Tech Guy says the last time he's seen a Dreamcast was at a Blockbuster in a wicker bin, wrapped in plastic on sale for $30. Damn. That's so heartbreaking, like, that sentence. It's like a dramatic death scene in a telenovela, man. So hard to read those words. Oh, you did Tokyo Stop? Oh man. See, I never had a Blockbuster close by. It was a little bit out of the way, but we used to go there once in a while. But then we had an...
I should be grateful.
It was either Hollywood Video or American Video. I can't remember if they were two separate chains or if they ended up changing the names. We had one of those built a little closer to us. And that's where we used to rent games from. Alright, we're actually going to walk this way out because there's two different altercations that can happen from here. And we're going to see if we can trigger this one instead. Wait, first, I don't know if we have a training session with our freeloader. He lives with us. See, I have two of them. One is completely gutted because it broke. And what I did was I opened it up and removed everything, and then I painted it black. And then I have one that still works. But I don't have a working controller.
Try and get home earlier, okay?
Oh, let it work. That's all he has to say. I think I got home pretty early yesterday. It wasn't at 11 o'clock. I came out of my own free will. Yeah, like every once in a while you go to your dojo and you can spar with Fuxan. Oh, I definitely have my VMUs. I got the regular one, and then of course I bought the translucent red one. Because, you know, red's always been my favorite color, so anytime there's a red peripheral, I was all over it. And at the time, nothing was better than clear colored plastics. But yeah, Toebucks, yeah, it's true, like that good, you know, that one final cash-in, and it's been working because when it released, this Shenmue HD port, it's not even called Shenmue HD, but this port is pretty much #1 on a lot of sales charts around the world.
Stop it!
Who do you think you are?
That's Nozomi's voice.
Well, aren't we brave? You must not know who we are, eh?
Stop it!
I don't care what you think you are.
But yeah, I do remember those clear ones. There was
kids.
a clear green one, right? That guy with Donkey Kong.
eh?
This little brat just hit my pal in the face with that toy!
So we're gonna teach him a lesson.
Can't you just leave him alone? He's just
Damn
a
bullies.
kid.
Hey, you're kinda cute.
They're
Party
making
with
their bullies
us?
look like 50s greasers too.
Get away from
Don't
me.
fight it, babe. We'll be gentle.
Yeah, they're definitely Canadian.
Don't you dare lay a finger on me.
This'll be fun.
Nozomi!
Nozomi's
Ryo!
actually... I don't want to say she's Canadian, but
What? Are
she
you looking
lived
for a
in
fight?
Canada. And she's... I'm not going to spoil it.
Anytime.
We'll see.
Were you?
There we go. Fights. Oh, good, good. It is a fight. So yeah, last week when we were streaming, mostly everything was QTE related. And that's when I was telling you guys how, oh, damn. I tried to do a move and he headbutted me and I went flying back. Oh, I really gotta train that move up. Because we can follow it up with an elbow. Oh. Oh, come on, let me grab you. Wait, did I already kill that first guy? Sweet. But yeah, like last week, almost everything was QT related, so even the fights would come across, you just press the buttons
Both
and
of you,
stuff.
stay away from her, understood?
But you know, now we'll start seeing more types. In Shenmue 2, you do tons of fighting.
Thank you, Ryo. Thanks, Theo.
That kid has a weird sweater on, Papa Mama.
Nozomi,
Do you see that cute
you've
little
gotta
sweater
be more
he has
careful.
on? That's exactly
They were
what I was
going to
talking about
hurt
in the
him.
Yakuza series, where you meet these Yakuza members
I know,
who want
but
to
you
fight
can't
you,
reason with those guys.
and they all wear cutesy sweaters just like that. Yo, what up, bulls?
Okay.
How's it going, man? That's and the relationship between these two is so frustrating. It's like there's so much tension and things left unsaid. But yeah, something didn't happen the way I thought it was going to happen. Which is actually pretty cool. Because there's a lot of scenes that are technically missable in both of these games, Shenmue 1 and 2. So yeah, I'm walk backwards a little bit and see if we can trigger it. If not, we'll just do the alternate version, which is actually pretty cool because I was confused last week because I always remember doing this one way, and last week I got this alternate version for the first time ever, and that's pretty cool. You know, a game I played quite a few times over the last, you know, few years, like 10 plus years, to start seeing things new for the first time ever. Sort of how like last week when we entered a pizza place and we met Mario. Like, I'd never been inside that pizza place ever in my life until last Thursday. So wait, we have to wait till the store opens then. Let me see what time it opens. So we're gonna have some more waiting. We'll play some video games again. This guy, I don't know if he's walking that dog or if it was a stray. So on Blaze, let me see. I'm trying to remember what was the last thing you've seen. Like, we got set up by the sailors, we beat them up. We talked to the bikers in the arcade. We talked to the tattoo artist. It's still closed, so it opens at 2 p.m. 1400 hours. So we have, oh crap. It's just 10. We got a lot of time to kill. Lots of time to kill. Oh, you're very welcome, Cool J. Always a pleasure having you stop by too. So yeah, it's 9 in the morning. We gotta wait till 2. So we're gonna play some more video games. And possibly meet some other people. Let's go to the tomato shop. Listen to one of the favorite theme songs. Waiting Mew HD. But yeah, I swear, like before, we were talking about the whole little portable cassette. Like when I first played this on the Dreamcast, my cousin and I, we would straight up just listen to the cassette tapes while we waited. We're gonna buy a bag of chips. Wait, that was the guy with the black jacket on the ground. Oh, those two guys. So when you walked in, we came across a cutscene. These two bullies. They were, you know, harassing Rio's possibly girlfriend. I don't know. They have a weird relationship. So we intervened in the park and we knocked them the hell out.
This.
I have 7,400 yen.
Draw
Let's
a
hit the
ticket.
raffle. Alright, let's see if we're lucky enough to win a prize.
No prize.
Nope. See, the thing I like
Bummer.
about part 2
Better
is
luck
no
next
matter
time.
what, when you buy something, you always get a prize. So there's no more little raffle box. So this is kind of like RNG within RNG. So you got to get the raffle box. Hopefully you get numbers 1 through 4. And then if you do, you get to pick a prize from that little flyer. But in Shenmue 2, you just buy a bag of chips, some candy or whatever, you instantly get the bonus item. And yeah, Tobugs, I mean, he's a dropout. Like, he dropped out of school the day his father was killed. All I have is 7,400 yen, man. I want to see if later on in the stream when we can get to our first job. Oh, look at this guy looking all sharp.
Sorry, can't talk now. Talk to you later.
One time I saw him just squatting. Actually, right next to the Industries. Like, it looked like he was just taking a dump in their front steps. Let's see, wait, I got stuck on that guy's hitbox. Yeah, he dropped out to murder. It's a classic vengeance story. Let's see if it lets me train. I don't know if it's too early to train.
Maybe I can practice
Oh, no,
here.
I can't train.
Think I'll warm up a
Because
bit.
yeah, man, I suck nowadays.
Okay, let's go.
I really got to take a look at the move list to figure out the good stuff. Alright, so pit blow. That's a good move. I gotta level that up so I can add an elbow to the end of the chain. And pretty much the more you practice your moves, the better they get, the more efficient they become. So it's gonna be pit blow. That's a good one. The elbow saw is pretty nice. And that's actually the modified move that is added to the pit blow. You do an elbow just like that as your third strike. Yeah. You know what? Did I even buy the moves from the shop? I think I'm about to do that. Because I don't seem to have any of the good stuff. I don't have the mud kick either. Oh, so I do have the brutal tiger. That's a good move. The only thing, you see how it kind of leaves me facing the opposite direction? So when you get better at this, you'll no longer turn around after the move. So it's pretty sweet. Hey, what's going on, Joker Quinn? Thank you for the host, man. I like this move though. I spam this in the 70-man battle. Just chase everyone down, because all you gotta do is sprint and hit A. So it's pretty much R trigger and A for me. I know it's funny because there will be people who rush me and they'll try to do like a little headbutt charge, and I'll just hit them with this kick and they'll go flying backwards. Same thing when I have a different, wait, that's not it. But I didn't learn that. I keep forgetting. I need to learn it. I have this little double blow, so I'll do that move to them as they were charging me, just to send them flying back a lot. Let's see. I definitely want to level that one up. That's a pretty decent move. This one right here. Alright, let's quit it. And we'll run to the antique shops. See, normally we don't... Like, everything is here for us to, you know, explore, go inside. Like, the buildings that you can enter. But normally you wouldn't come into the antique shop until a little bit later. But I figure, you know, I have some cash. We'll buy these vouchers, or not these vouchers, these move scrolls, that we can have a better arsenal. Is this it? Yep. But yeah, Tokyo is definitely worth, you know, starting it and importing your stuff into the second game. Because man, I forgot how great Part 2 was. Part 2 is the one I haven't played in a while. Like before this release, I played Part 1 about 2 or 3 years ago, and a few times more on my tablet. But Part 2 was the only one I couldn't get installed to run properly. Let's see. So we're definitely going to buy the Mud Spider first. This is a great move. And thank you for the host, the Bulls. So yeah, I only had 7,400 yen.
Can I have this?
I don't think I can afford all these scrolls.
Thank you very
some are
much.
2,000,
This
some are
is the
3,000.
Scroll of Secrets. My
Some will be
grandfather
poor
said,
for quite a
read this
while,
in
man.
practice, and you'll become stronger.
Actually, we got Mud Spider. See what else we have. So Cross Cyclone is the opposite input of Mud Spider. So I'm gonna get those two. They're both good ground moves.
Can I have this?
Yes. Thank you very much. That's a very
Let's see, what
difficult
time is
role,
it?
but to
It's
those who
still
practice
not even
martial
noon
arts,
yet.
apparently it's quite
It's about
valuable.
to be 11:45 in game. So yeah, like situations like this on Shenmue 2, you can fast forward a bit. Let's see, Tiger Storm, Twin Top. You know what? I'm gonna get the leap, definitely. Because I'm trying to prioritize them.
Can I
Can't
have
even
this?
say that word.
Yes. Thank you very much. You seem very enthusiastic.
Because if I can, I'll buy
I'm
them all.
impressed
I
that
just
you
want to
can
make sure I
read
get the
such
ones I use
difficult
first.
writing.
I think I should be able to afford them all. Wait, 4,400? Was it 3,000, 2,000? I might not be able to afford them all. Hey, what's going on, Jess? How you doing? I gotta walk over here. Alright, so that was 500. Alright, I'll get Tiger Storm. Arm Break Fire is a good grab, but I kind of suck with some of the grab moves. We'll see how much money we have left. If not, I'll wait until my allowance tomorrow.
Yes.
And that was one of the
Thank you
cool
very
things,
much.
like,
As my
you know, every
grandfather
day,
used to say,
Ine-san gives
the
you a
enlightened
500
can
yen
understand the
allowance.
value
You
of
save
this
that, you gotta
scroll.
buy toys or save for some other stuff. So I'm gonna save my next 2 days worth of allowances to get those other two moves. Oh really? I'm cool, Jay? So just seeing Yen confuses you? It's even crazier too, because in part 2 it takes place in Hong Kong, and they even do like the full-on conversion too. So they'll convert your yen to Hong Kong dollars. It tells you in your notebook that 30 yen equals 1 Hong Kong dollar, and it goes from there. Let's see, let me read these scrolls now. So we got twin blades. Wait, I already learned that one? I already learned, wait a second.
This seems to be really powerful.
Alright, there we go. So that's a good kick move. So I guess these are the two I already had. Here goes the mud
It
spider.
appears to be a leg move.
This one's really good. It becomes fancier when you upgrade it, but it seems to miss more.
It appears to be a leg move.
And this is like a little low leg sweep. That's a real good one to trip them up.
Judging from the pictures, it's a throw move.
See, I like this throw move because it has a funny input. It's like back, forward, B and B. So it's a lot easier for me to, you know, land that move in a fight.
It looks like I can practice here.
Yeah,
I should work on
there's
my
a
moves.
grab move similar to that. The only downside is that we can't practice grab moves
Okay,
when we're
let's
just
go.
in a parking lot or whatever. You can try to practice them in a spar. Let me see. Wait, how? Is it XA? No. Let me check out the move list. Oh, I gotta learn these two. So it's front, back, back. Okay, so yeah, it's like I was mentioning earlier, they switched up the moves. So in Shenmue 2, these two are interchangeable. And they take up the, I think it's back forward A button input. Instead of being back forward forward or forward back back. So that's the mud spider. You're a mud spider, Tokyo? Nice. Oh yeah, the moves are legit. We'll go through a few of them since we gotta kill some more time. It's a little bit after noon right now. But yeah, like the more you practice them, the better they become. And when you go to sleep, your XP bar will move on them. Alright, let me see, what's the other one I learned? Was that it? Back forward forward XA? Let's check out the move list. It should be anything with like a tiny bit of XP. So, oh yep, that was it. Back forward forward XA, the twin swallow leap. See, I don't know if this upgrades to have 2 kicks, but I know in Shenmue 2 there's a move where there's 2 kicks like that. Because I know in Virtual Fighter, Sarah and Jackie have a move similar to this, where there's 2 kicks. And let's check out the rest of the move list. We'll see what else has a cool name. Oh, I get what you mean, Kujay. Yeah, like you try to, like in your head, compare that value to, you know, your local value. And like, wait a second, $100 for this? But it just sounds weird. But here's the Tiger Storm move. This is a cool shoulder tackle move. The Dark Side Hazuki is a cool one. So it's like you do like a sidestep parry and elbow to the back, like an illegal 12-6 elbow. The Tengu drop sounds nice, but that's like a little fireman parry. Shoulder buster is like he does a hip toss and a shoulder snap. The demon drop. Got the Mist Reaper. Looks like a little judo sweep. Wait, which move you can do with 15 kicks? Oh, the Jackie / Sarah move. See, vortex throw. It's kind of like the, you know, the move Ryu does when he grabs you in Street Fighter. A sweep throw. Let's see what else. Twin swallow leap, but with 15 kicks. Alright, cross cyclone, the mud spider. Oh, I forgot about that one, Shadow Reaper. So running Y and A, but that's a hard combo to press Y and A. Like I don't see that happening naturally. Windmill. The Dark Moon. I'm trying to find something I like. Something I like that seems fast and powerful. Because there's the thing you can do in part 1 is you can assign something to a trigger and you'll automatically pull it off in a fight. So yeah, so Bucks, this is pretty much how you train, you know? You just go to an empty lot or into your dojo and you practice your moves. And you just kill time. Trying to find a really good move that I wouldn't normally pull off. See, I think I'm gonna stick to a kick. See, I'll do the Dark Moon actually. This one's a strong one. So we'll assign this to my left trigger. The only thing is when you're practicing, you can't do that because left trigger pulls up the move list. But when you're actually fighting, you'll be able to do it. So that's what it looks like. Back forward, XA. And that was the one we just bought. See, the thing about fighting the air is that the air doesn't hit back. So you get used to doing this stuff, but then when you're actually fighting 5 or 6 guys, you can't pull off half the moves because they surround you. And unlike movies, you know, they don't take turns to fight. They're all swinging at the same time. Oh, that was a sweet-ass combo. And that one ends with the pit blow. That's just smashing and punch. Let me see if we learned the modified version. Oh, that's not it. So yeah, I still can't add the elbow. So I'm gonna try to practice one a bit more. And let's see, we're gonna quit. It's actually about to be 2 o'clock. So we'll quit and we'll save. Because, you know, we don't want this going to waste. And we'll make a quick detour. I gotta see if there's an old man in this creepy alley. Can we talk to him just yet?
Do you, son?
You again. You always seem in good health.
Yes.
You take
Guy's
care
hunchback
that you
smoking a
don't
cigarette.
catch cold.
He's 110 years old.
Health is the most important thing.
Telling me about how
You
health is the
can't
most
buy
important
it with
thing.
money.
You can't buy it with money. Alright, so I gotta wait till later on. I don't think he's ready. Yeah, let's go. It's 2 o'clock. I'm trying to think. I know we got some battle scenes happening. I'm just trying to see if it is going to like swap into something different. Exactly, Topux. Like this guy, he's a walking contradiction, telling me about how health is the most important thing. Alright, I gotta get ready. Two 12 p.m.
Give me something tough, so no one will mess with me. Yeah.
So you say you got this tattoo in Okinawa,
like
eh?
that schoolboy. Shut
Yo, what up,
up,
Killer Rhino?
He kicked your butt too.
How you doing, man?
Schoolboy. Huh?
It's him! I'm out of here!
These guys are punks.
Have you come for a tattoo?
I'm looking for a guy named Charlie.
Getting a tattoo
He's
so the
over
schoolboy
there.
doesn't mess with you. And
He's sleeping.
speak of the
Wouldn't
devil,
wake
as if he
him
walks in.
unless you want to get hurt.
Oh, I gotta brace myself. Oh, there's a QTE here. So yeah, pretty much when I played this last week, I didn't have this altercation. Something else completely different happened here.
What the?
The wrong one.
What do you want?
I want to know about the cartel.
I don't know. Why
Yeah,
do
that
you
kung
want
fu
to
grip.
know?
That's none of your business. Just tell me.
Okay, let me go. I'll tell you. I'll arrange for you to meet some of them, okay?
You didn't need to rip my arm off.
Okay, so when?
Tomorrow at 3.
We gotta wait another day? Oh, Lord.
I have your word.
Yeah.
We're never gonna get a job today.
You know what I'll do if you don't show.
Oh, so you unwinding, Rhino? Getting ready for bed tonight? Alright, let me see what that notebook says. So, return to the tattoo parlor tomorrow. That's what we did today. We gotta meet Charlie at the freaking arcade tomorrow at 3 p.m. Ah, crap. Yeah, we're never gonna get our job tonight. Oh, Nozomi.
Hi, Rio.
Nozomi, what are you doing here?
Class just got out,
You shouldn't be around here.
but I was looking for you.
Oh?
My friend said she saw you down here.
But why?
Today we had our college orientation, but you weren't there.
Yeah,
Have you decided where to go?
not yet. But if I go, it'll have karate.
He has a
It's
one-track
about time
mind.
you started
He wants to go
studying for
to
the
karate
entrance
college.
exams.
Yeah, I know.
I'm worried about you. And with exams,
I'll be fine.
Rio, I understand what you're going through with your father and all, but
We can talk about it later.
promise?
Yeah, it's dangerous here. You should go home.
See you later.
What do you say, Topux? Still a better love story than Twilight? Or not yet? But yeah, Tokyo, man, like, the Nozomi relationship is weird. The thing is, every day before you, or when you wake up, you could call Nozomi's phone number in the morning. Like, we have a lot of phone numbers in our book. Let me see. Oh no, that's the last page. Here we go.